Hello fellow gamers, it's your boy Zero Ink, and I'm back with another Kickshot Angle discussion, and today I got a very interesting topic to talk about, but first I want to update you guys. I want to apologize for not getting more content out. I've really been thinking about where I want to take all the content that we're doing. We're definitely going to start adding more content to the channel. We're definitely going to start really adding more gaming to the channel. I've noticed there's a lot of YouTube channels out there that isn't strictly gaming. They want to fight. I'm just going to let them do that, and I'm just going to move on with what I'm going to do for my particular channel. So here's the thing. Today's topic is very interesting because I want to actually cover something that is very interesting in the gaming community right now. You see it a lot on YouTube, and you see it a lot with Twitter, and you see it a lot with these social media sites where they're telling devs to change something in games. They're telling devs to change mechanics. They're telling devs to do things to cater to them personally rather than what would be best for all gamers who play the game. I think a lot of people are overstepping their bounds. They want to be part of the development process even though they didn't go to school for programming, they didn't go to school for scripting, they didn't go to school for any of that, but they want to be part of the development process. And I think that's where the whole casual hardcore debate comes in, because a lot of hardcore players, they won't complain very much when it comes to mechanics. They'll just deal with it. No matter what the mechanics are, you're going to figure out the best way possible. You're going to figure out the best strategy that works for you as the player. Now, a casual gamer doesn't think like that. A casual gamer is more, I need this game to cater to me because I can't play if they don't change this mechanic or that mechanic or this mechanic to suit me. One of the greatest sayings I've ever heard is a bad workman always blames his tools, and I think that's true with a lot of the casual gaming community. They blame the mechanics in the game. It's never the player's fault. The hardcore gamer always held accountable. They're always like, you know what? I didn't play right. I made a mistake here. I made a mistake here. That's always going to be that hardcore gamer. Whereas in the casual gamer goes, you know what? This is unbalanced. It's the mechanics in the game. I can't seem to make these guns work for me. It's always blaming the mechanics in the game before they blame themselves. You see this throughout gaming. I don't care if it's board games, card games, whatever. You're starting to see it more and more. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the perfect example. You see so many cards that are forbidden that shouldn't be because players can't counter it. I believe there are some that are overpowered, but not as many as is on the forbidden list. And they constantly take away cards. They constantly forbid use of cards just because you have all these players that complain. And that's also where you got the influx of starter decks that do all the work for you. You don't even have to build a deck anymore in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because everything's built for you. Konami took care of it for you. They put out a deck with all the effects and everything that you need. You don't have to even collect the cards. They all come in the same deck. It's stuff like that that I think is really ruining the gaming industry as a whole, not just with video games. I just think gaming in general is these people who blame the cards, or they blame the mechanics, or they blame everything they can blame besides blaming themselves or their lack of ability. That's the defining thing of a hardcore gamer, is a person who doesn't blame the game, who doesn't blame the mechanics, who doesn't blame everything else. He takes responsibility and goes, you know what, I need to get better at this. I might scream at the game and get pissed off at the game, but I'm always trying to get better at the games. And I think that's an art that's been lost. People should just accept what these devs give. These devs are the creators. We're the players, so we should respect their decisions. They're going to give us what they want. We need to respect them as devs and as creators, because I think it's just becoming really, really bad in terms of people thinking that they have the right to tell devs what to do. Whether it be what they write about, whether it be the main character, whether it be a female lead, whatever, these people think they can tell devs what to do. That's like going up to Picasso and saying, oh, you can't draw that. He would have never made the masterpieces that he did if you would have gone up to him and said, oh, you can't draw that. You can't make that. Tupac would have never been the artist he was if you went up to Tupac and said, oh, you can't say that, or you can't say this, or you can't do that. That's one of the biggest problems with the gaming community and YouTube gaming. They actually contact these devs and tell these devs to change something that may not be bad for the general players that play it. oh, this component's bad, this mechanic's bad, this artwork's bad, this writing choice is bad. You have all these critics coming out and saying different things. Here's a little bit of homework for whoever's listening, whichever subscribers are listening. If you haven't seen You're Not Yelping Yet, the South Park episode, go check out that episode, because I think it sums up perfectly what's going on in the gaming industry right now and what's going on in creative places in general, is the fact that you have millions and millions of people all saying what they want and catered for them. It's not the people, it's not about the player base, it's about themselves. They think they have the power to tell devs what they want to do. Definitely go check it out. It's called You're Not Yelping. Whenever you're critiquing something, it should be about the material you're critiquing. It should be about the hobby you love, not you personally. It's not about you. It's about everything that you're critiquing. Anyway, guys, that's going to be my time today. I wanted to keep it short, but definitely expect more content. Definitely expect more topics. Definitely expect topics that people aren't covering. I'm just going to cover random topics. I don't want to cover everything that YouTube's covering, because I think that kind of makes it just like everybody else. Everybody's just following the news, and I definitely want to do some news. I want to cover the news for you guys. I'm definitely going to do a predictions video for the Paris Games Week. This has been Zero. Keep gaming, gamers, and I will see all of you guys and gals next time.